You want to hear a story? You want to hear a story? Yeah? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Tuesday Morning Storytime. This is going to be a very special version because I'm here at my house. This is my library. I have a library at home. I like the library so much that I made one for myself at home. And today is special because I hope you guys know, I think a lot of you have probably come out and seen a lot of the seeing eye dogs that have been here, the therapy dogs. There's Crusader, who was a seeing eye dog, and now he's a therapy dog, which is so cool. He's like a dog superhero, basically. And you know, I love dogs, I love all animals, but I don't want us to forget about the cats, which are my favorite animals, as some of you might know. So I've assembled a very special team here of friendly cats. We might get some cameos here from some of my real cats, but we have Pete the Kitty and Petey, and we have Bad Kitty here. Oh no, Pete the Kitty fell. And we have the very shy kitten, the shy little kitten, and we have Skippy John Jones there in the back, and we have, of course, Pete the cat. You might see over my shoulder, that's Catman, Cat Kid. So, I have a book today. I know I was going to read the true story of the Three Little Wolves, or the Three Little Pigs. We're going to read that next week, because I found this book yesterday, and I thought this was super, super cool. And it's called Tops and Bottoms, and this book is by Janet Stevens. This book came out a pretty long time ago. I was about 6 years old when this book came out, so it's been a while. So, alright, let's get started. This is about a very lazy bear, and this is my favorite thing about it. Look how it opens. It is so cool. Got some vegetables here. I'm sure a lot of you guys love vegetables, and you eat all your vegetables all the time. Alright. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Me too, Bear. Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare, we must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. Look at this here. This is really cool. This is their house. Look at all the stuff that's in here. See these? These are made out of clothespins. There's a shoe, and this is a soda holder. Those plastic things. And this is a Coke can over here. Look at all those bunnies. They're pretty cute. Maybe you guys remember the tortoise and the hare story. That's what they're talking about there. And oh my goodness, look at this lazy bear. He's wearing shoes and a tie. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. "I'll take the top half, Hare." "Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." We'll see if oh, look who's here. This is Bruce. He's got a poofy tail right now. That means he's been kind of playing around. He's a little scared. Maybe he wants to hear a story. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Look at that lazy bear. There's a little bunny back there sneaking around in the background. Whoop, pretty cute. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops and I get the bottoms." I like the rabbit's shirt here. It's pretty funny. It's carrots. It's like a Hawaiian shirt with carrots. The bear's face here is pretty funny. He looks pretty annoyed. Hare and his family dug up all the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. I don't think that's a very good deal for Bear. You see, you have all of this stuff up here. This is garbage, right? This is good stuff down here. I think Hare might have tricked Bear. Bear looks pretty upset. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. Bear's still asleep, and look, there's still a little rabbit here in the background. Sneak it up on Bear. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops." You think they're going to trick him again? I think they might. Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. Uh-oh. See that? That's a bunch of roots right there. You can't do anything with those. We have the little hare sneaking around in the background again. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you have cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled. "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor old Bear," sighed Hare. "It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear." I think they might trick him again. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Bear's still asleep. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. Then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roofs at its bottom and the tassels at the top and put them into a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal." Look at the hare here in the background again. The bear is pretty upset now. I think he's pretty mad. He's not just upset anymore. Now he's mad. Oh my goodness. He's shaking the hairs around. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Oh look, I didn't see that yesterday. Look at that bear and that little hare up there. There's always a bunch hiding in the background. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare brought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. Look at these little chairs here they're sitting on. They're lounging. Wow, that was a great story. I hope you guys liked that. And we had some cats in the background listening. There's Bruce up there, and this is Jerry down here. She's pretty cool. And also, I wanted to show you, this is what got me thinking about it. I found this the other day. It's the lazy bear. Look at his shoes. Pretty funny. So, I wanted to just tell you that cats also, they're a little bit more complicated than dogs. They don't always like to have attention. They're a little bit more moody, but they do like to be read to. So if you have a cat around, if you have a friend who has a cat, you just have to be patient with them. Maybe when they're asleep, they're very good listeners when they're asleep. They love to hear stories. As you saw there, you saw them? They're all in the background. So I hope you guys, I think next week we'll do maybe some fun facts about cats. Maybe we'll read a cat story. But in the meantime, I hope you guys come into the library and see my cat outfit. I am the cat petting champion. That's what my little pin says here. So I hope you come in and see me, and I hope you come in and see some of the therapy dogs, and maybe we'll work on getting a therapy cat. I don't know. Oh, Jerry. You're a good cat.